This Cornwall Channel broadcast has been in part funded by FAC Properties, a trusted company for buying, selling and letting property in Cornwall.
Ithesowchwi o Mirasorth, Canol Cerno.
Welcome to this week's Cornwall Channel. I'm introducing the show this week from Penchuin. Absolutely gorgeous down here today. This is what's coming up in the show. We went along to the watering hole at Perranporth for the fire walk with Bosom Buddies UK. I couldn't do it, I didn't have the nerve to do it, but these guys were absolutely fantastic, and that's coming up at the start of this week's programme. Exciting news for anyone who lives in the Roseland and the surrounding areas, as the new radio station The Hub has launched this week, and we went down to interview Simon Hannaford on his breakfast show. And to finish the programme this week, Ed and I went up to St Mellion International to film the Golf Day, the corporate golf day of the newspaper group Local World, which owns the newspapers that we read, the Cornish Guardian, the West Briton, the Cornishman, and what a fantastic time we had there. And that's coming up at the end of this week's programme. As always, we love to hear from you. Please let us know that you watch by contacting us on our Facebook page, our Twitter page, and of course on our website. Enjoy this week's show, and I'll see you next week.
Well, when it's raising money for charity, there's no one like Pauline Giles for coming up with fantastic ideas and working with people to get things, doing crazy things like this. Pauline, tell us, how did this all come about?
Rick Smith, well, last year we did a big skydive, and he said, what are we going to do this year to top that? And I was like, well, I really don't know. So we did a skydive, and I had people jump out this morning, the planes up on the very top over there, and he said, do you know what, I think we ought to do a fire walk. So we said it was a case of women face their fear every day when they're diagnosed with breast cancer, so why don't you face yours and do something epic, which we got 40 odd people doing tonight, which I think is absolutely amazing, that they're here to support Bosom Buddies.
It is great, and what a setting. A lot of people turned out for this as well.
Yeah, it's exciting. We've got bands all evening as well that are all playing for free, and it's just lovely that there are so many people, and I'm so grateful that they understand what I'm doing and the importance of what we're doing.
And of course, you're all over the UK now. You've come back to Cornwall, you're home for this event. But, I mean, you're on ITV. I've seen you with Lorraine Kelly, and so lots of things going on.
Yeah, and I'm in the House of Commons on the 3rd of September, and I'm presenting to all the female MPs, which is over 140 ladies.
Sunday night here in Perranporth. Behind me is some hot coals. It's fire walk for Bosom Buddies cancer charity, breast cancer charity. All these brave people are about to walk on this. Let's see what it looks like.
Are we ready to go fire walking?
So, Tammy, just look over this way, straight off the coals. What do you think?
Amazing. Do it again. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to do it again.
I mean, we'd assume it's hot, but what's it like?
Actually, I didn't feel it. I really didn't feel it. I think there's that much adrenaline there.
Yeah.
Which pumped up.
Well, well done you. I'll tell you what, Ed, turn the camera around quickly. That was a good finish. What was it like?
It was great. It was hot, but good.
Okay, go when you're ready.
Mate, come over here. Mr. Dibs, straight off the walk, what was it like?
It was lovely, it was nice and warm, really warm, Shane. I enjoyed it.
But explain that, I mean, you think it's boiling. What? It's a short walk. Well, it looks like a short walk, but the temperature, tell me, is it really hot?
It's spicy. Yeah, it's a little spicy on your feet. Yeah, you certainly know you're doing it.
Got a lot of time for that. Over to the rest. Here comes Rick. Here comes Rick. Let's have a word with Rick. Rick. Mate, you just strolled over that.
Yeah, I strolled a little bit too slow because at the end I think I burnt myself a little bit. Yeah.
Describe the temperature.
Am I allowed to swear on TV?
We can beep it out. Birthday boy today as well, this Sunday. Happy birthday, Rick, and well done for everything you've done for this as well. Okay, I'm here now with Scott. Scott, tell me the psyche behind this.
The thing with firewalking is people have got to believe that it's possible. There's lots of theories behind it. If you've got a scientific mind, it's all down to poor conductivity, that even though it's very hot, it's slow at releasing the energy. Some people believe it's down to very sweaty feet, or some people believe it's mind over matter. There's lots of different reasons, but as long as you can believe it, I can get anyone across.
And do you do this full time then, you guys? Is this a full time thing for you? Or?
It is a full-time job, yeah. There's 3 or 4 of us that normally do it. I've got 2 world records also for the longest distance walked on fire.
Really? And what the distance is that?
100 metres, 328 feet.
What? That's insane. And a lot of people here tonight, everyone seemed to do quite well. I don't think there was anyone that jibbed.
They dobbed them brilliantly. There's 1 or 2 jumped a little bit, but it's to be expected. They're walking on coals at 500 degrees.
I'm with the trustees now of Bosom Buddies UK. I'll start with Adam. Adam,
Hello.
why are you involved with Bosom Buddies? Why have you got involved?
Basically, I've been doing all of the design work for the last 3 years with Bosom Buddies, and it sort of just led on to a natural progression to get more and more involved. And then I've got asked to become a trustee and make some magic happen.
And that's what it's all about. And of course, they've got a new website launching, thanks to yourself as well.
We've been working on it for the last couple of months. Really, really excited. It's all aimed at Year 11 girls and boys up, so it's really, really user-friendly, nice and easy to use on a phone. But it's just talking to them as adults, but not something that's really like medical and too extreme, so it's going to frighten people off. It's all about trying to make the kids sort of start checking themselves and going from there, really. It's really good.
And Rachel, why did you get involved?
Well, I've been involved from the start, actually. At the very, very beginning, when there was just a little gem of an idea, Pauline and I talked through loads of ideas. So I've been behind her, and I think the whole concept is just, you know, it's really important. It's really important to educate young girls to have no fear to speak. The whole thing is so empowering. It's such a strong message that can be so easily communicated. It does, of course, need a lot of funding, and that's a lot of work, but Pauline is just growing this so fast and furiously. How could you not be behind her? You know, we need people behind us. We need people to help with fundraising, to help run events. And, you know, if a lot of people do a little bit, it goes a long way. And, you know, 1 in 8 women get breast cancer. And since I've been involved with the charity, my mum's had it. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And last but not least, why have you got involved?
I lost my best friend to breast cancer, met Pauline Giles and just loved her passion and enthusiasm for what she was doing. Come from an events background, so hopped on board to help with the events and fundraising capacity for the charity.
Well guys, absolutely superb work that you do, and what a fantastic way for the evening to end here. One last thing for me to do before we go is just to check Adam, make sure he's okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Big thank you to Rick Smith as well for putting this on. So,
what a fantastic night. It's been fabulous.
Absolutely awesome. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. I say congratulations to everybody that took part.
There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. Well, it's too blimmin' hot over there for me. And a big well done to everyone who took part in the fire walk, raised all that money for Bosom Buddies UK. But for me, to finish off this glorious Sunday, I'm going to finish off with a game of beach volleyball.
This is The Hub, your station from the heart of Cornwall.
Right, I've known you for a long, long time, 20 years I think it is now, mate.
Is that how long it's been?
Originally you were singing in the clubs, and I'm sure you still do that, but you're here today representing on the Cornwall Channel. Tell people about the Cornwall Channel.
Well, it's like radio, but on the TV. You know, so we cover things all Cornwall, go out and video events and things, and we put them on a TV known as Sky and Freesat. We've been on there for 2 years this October.
And what time can we see this?
Every Monday night, 9 o'clock, Sky 212, Freesat 401.
Brilliant.
Every Monday.
And you're really busy. You said to me you were in Perranporth last night.
Perranporth last night was there for a breast cancer charity fire walk, which those guys were much braver than me. There's that 500 degrees, that's hot.
So what makes people do it? I
don't know. Well, I guess, of course, they're raising all this money for charity, so
yeah.
I guess mine never mattered. Let's get in there and raise some money. But,
exactly.
You know, do a sponsored bike ride or something.
Something easier than that. Are you still doing the singing? I
still do a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't do so much of it now because obviously the Cornwall Channel's taken over, and now that we've got the Cornwall Channel working successfully, we're now helping other counties do the same thing. So we've got Berkshire and we've got Greenwich, and they're all starting to happen, so we're kind of leading the way to help them do that. So the singing's really taken a bit of a backseat now.
Good gosh, hey.
Yeah.
Going past the Tamar, Shane.
Yes, going past the Tamar and getting the old passport out, but it's great though, you know. It's absolutely fantastic. I should talk to you about getting some contacts in Wales, you know.
Oh, hey, you've got to get the proper passports to get across the Severn Bridge. Can I just say, on behalf of all of us here, thanks for popping in this morning. This does make a lot of difference to us. And will we be on telly this evening, or will it be next week?
It'll probably be next week now, but no, you're more than welcome. And I just think it's fantastic what everyone's doing down here, and I just love, you know, people that get off their behind and do something, because you know there's so many people out there moan they haven't got this, they haven't got that, and they focus on the things they don't have. But when you put your mind to it, I mean, look at this setup here. It looks absolutely fantastic. Maybe a little warm, but I know the air conditioning's coming. But hey, this is looking absolutely fantastic, and I wish you guys all the very best.
Well, thanks, mate. Thanks for that, and thanks to everybody at the Cornwall Channel for coming down this morning.
I'm now with Pete. Pete, tell us, when did this idea start?
Well, we started back in about 2010 actually. Kind of that's when we came up with the idea. 2011 we got a lot more people involved, had a meeting and kind of got our initial working party together. Put forwards for a licence. We were awarded that in 2012. And then we've kind of had 2 years since then until now to kind of get everything up and running. We found a premises. Obviously all of our transmission gear had to go in, build the studios and everything, and yeah, now we're here. We launched on Saturday at our festival, and yeah, it kind of goes from here now.
Now you are a bit of a media professional anyway. We heard about you when you came up with the Gangnam video that went absolutely septic online. Now, have you always had a love for media from a young age, or?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was in school, I had a little radio station from my bedroom and stuff, that kind of thing. And then at college, again, kind of did college radio and stuff. So yeah, always kind of had an interest. And then when we saw that there's community radio licenses kind of possibly about to come out, I thought, well, why not try for it? We sort of did some surveys and stuff. People wanted it, so yeah, that's why we're here.
And fair play as well. Ed was saying last night when he was doing his research online and tuning in to the playout, that how slick everything's sounding, you know, the output sounding good, the website looks fantastic, and you've got some great supporters on board.
Yeah, we have, and that's kind of, for us, obviously we're a community station, but we want to sound like a commercial station. We want to sound fully professional. We do have advertisers who obviously pay to advertise with us, so we need to sound as good as we can, so that's obviously reflected in our kind of station sound. And as you've heard this morning, our presenters are pretty good as well.
Best in his price range, Simon Annaford, I'll tell you.
Julian Foy is a family furnishing business started in the town of Foy in 1862 and have 4 large furniture showrooms at Truro, St Austell, Wadebridge and Hale. The range includes lounge suites, beds, carpets and curtains. The commitment to quality extends all the way from measuring and supplying to careful fitting by qualified carpet fitters directly employed by Julian Foy. Visit us today in store or visit www.julianfoy.co.uk.
The Lugger Hotel Penzance is located on the only promenade in Cornwall and an ideal setting for your holiday. Come and enjoy a comfortable family-run hotel with its own wheelhouse restaurant, Mediterranean oven and grill and famous carvery. Centrally located for the town's facilities, the hotel occupies an ideal position overlooking beautiful Mounts Bay with views to St Michael's Mount. We can be the perfect base for you to explore Cornwall. Contact us today to find out what we can offer you. 01736 363 236 or visit theluggerhotel.co.uk.
We're going to be late.
Oh, I forgot to lock the back door. We need to talk. You drink too much, you smoke too much, you let us down too often. Mum, Dad, we've decided it's time to go to Dale's.
If your car drinks too much, smokes too much, or lets you down too often, it's time you went to Dale's.
Looking for a home maintenance company you can trust? Ocean now provides a whole range of expert maintenance services, from heating, electrics and plumbing, to refurbishment and roofing. And thanks to our 24-hour emergency call-out service, you're always covered. Ocean, we do more than you think. To find out more, call St Austell 874488 today, or visit www.morethanyoutthink.co.uk. FAC Property Consultants and Lettings Agents. We are a Cornish family-run property business with a thriving lettings and estate agency. We have a variety of incentives if you're a first-time landlord or an experienced landlord with multiple properties. If you're looking to sell your property, we have a limited offer to sell your property for 1% plus VAT. Give our experienced specialist team a call on St Austell 812271 or Bodmin 264 686.
Well, it's a beautiful morning here at St Mellion. It's Devon and Cornwall Media's corporate golf day today. And just over there is the registrations taking place. Let's go and have a word with them and find out how they're feeling about today's competition. Wow, so this is it. This is registration area. This is where all the coffees, bacon rolls are being served up, and all the pros. Look at them all dressed up, ready to go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just tell us who you playing for, who you representing today.
The Plymouth team, apparently.
Plymouth team?
Yes.
So,
but I don't know who my playing partners are just yet, so they are.
So are you seasoned golfers then, or?
Seasonal. Seasonal, probably. Seasonal. Yeah, summer only.
So how confident are you feeling today? The sun's shining, all the conditions seem to be about right.
If you come and see my first shot on the first, if that goes all right, it may be a reasonable round, but failing that, it could be a bit of a torrid afternoon.
It's always that first one, isn't it? If the first one goes right, it's the mindset thing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, gents. Well, have a good round, and we'll see you at the end. Let's go over here. Look, we've got all the goodie bags here as well. This is what I like about Devon Cornwall Media. They just pull out all the stops. Look at this. This is Charlotte here. Charlotte's one of the people running the event here today. How do you feel it's going so far, Charlotte?
Brilliantly. Everyone's really happy, really enjoying it. Weather's looking great. Really in the mood for golf.
So tell me, what's in these bags and what do they get? Just talk to me.
Well, it's a bit of a surprise, but it's not giving away too much. You've got a little golf cap, some fabulous golf balls, and some refreshments, but there's more to come later.
See, I mean, it's worth it just for that alone, isn't it?
Definitely. You're getting a fabulous day out of us today.
And
a brolly.
A brolly as well.
A parasol today.
A parasol. You know you've made it
when you get the parasol on the golf club.
And you're going to need it today.
Well, excellent. We'll keep up the great work, and I'm going to go and interview a few more people and find out who the movers and shakers of the golfing world are.
Do it. They're all here today.
I was going to say, any tips? Do you know who the pros are?
Well, I think this team here are a bit of a dark horse. They're all planning something today. I think they'll be pulling out all the stops.
Okay, well, let's go and find out. Charlotte, thank you very much. Can you tell me what team you're in today, who you're representing?
Julian Foy and F&K.
Julian Foy, two fantastic companies.
Thank you.
Goodness me, F&K, that's the electricals, right?
Correct, yeah.
Oh, see, I know my stuff,
This is the main man.
Is this the main man? Well, nice to meet you anyway.
And you.
And how are you feeling about today's golfing event? Do you feel primed for this?
Thoroughly looking forward to it. It's going to be a good day anyway. Yeah. A bit of fun.
Are you seasonal golfer then, or is it like, you know, just...
We try to be, but not very well.
These are the two serious ones, and we're not.
We're just turning up just for the day.
Dave's never serious. I never knew you played golf, Dave, to be honest.
Yes, I do try. I'm not that good at it.
Is there going to be any kind of Happy Gilmores amongst anyone here today? I'm wondering. You know, that run-up thing always amazes me, but...
No, we didn't bring Matthew today. He's happy Gilmore. And your phone's ringing, Shane.
It's one of those. They can wait. The phone always rings. I don't always answer it. It's one of those. Well, all the best with your round, and we'll see you at the end and see where you rank.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done, gents. Well, as you can see, the competition is fierce here today. There's a lot of competition in people's mindsets. Mr. Sainsbury.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
This is the MD of the company. We're just going around and feeling the vibe. Exciting day today.
Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, looking forward to it. Lovely weather, great setting. Yeah, we've got a great lot of customers here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it should be really good.
And how are you feeling? Have you prepped for this? When was your last practice? Was it last night on the range?
A long time ago. I haven't picked a golf club up for a year now, so I'm slightly worried that my score will be enormous, to say the least.
Well, it's the taking part that counts.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's a Happy Gilmore thing. And as you can see, a very intimidating lake to tee off here on the 5th. It's a par 4, 307 yards off the yellows, 330 yards off the white, and 344 yards off the blues. This is going to test any golfer. Can't run risks like this. Turn the camera off, Ed. We're video producers, not bloody magicians. We'll give you your own show, let's do it. Okay, so just tell me your name first of all.
I'm Paul Howard.
Okay, Paul, and who are you representing today, the team?
We're representing the North Devon Journal.
Yep.
And we're down here enjoying this wonderful weather that are provided for us. And we're doing all right, the weather's good. I'm not going to tell you what the score is because...
Go on.
No, I can't tell you that because, you know, I don't want to come totally last. Or we don't. But yeah, no, it's good. Very good. Course is fantastic.
It's looking lovely out there, isn't it?
Brilliant. Great weather, plenty of juice.
And the first dinner, you're about to play the first?
Yeah, first is a good dog leg right with the ditch at the bottom with lots of bunkers.
Yeah.
I've brought my bucket and spade, so I'm quite happy just in case we go in them. Yep. Next question.
Next question has got to be your chances of winning this today.
Our chances of winning are, I'd say about 50 to 1.
Okay, so you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah, there's a slight chance. Yeah, we got some good bandits in the team, so we're all right. Yeah, we're good.
Excellent. Well, continue to enjoy the rest of the
and thank you for your time and happy days.
Well, here we are on the 17th. A monster putt there by MD Mark Sainsbury. How are you feeling?
Oh, amazing. Tiger Woods, eat your heart out, that's all I can say.
And the weather conditions beautiful today, but
fantastic.
You know.
Apart from the midges, we're getting bitten to death here, but
Yeah.
it's fantastic, absolutely amazing.
And the camaraderie on the course, everyone enjoying it?
Everyone seems to be enjoying it. I think they all want water at the minute, so it's a bit slow, but yeah, fantastic day.
How do you feel your mindset is for this round?
I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I think you've made me nervous, Shane.
No, that's not fair. I'm only here to help and encourage.
I think perhaps bringing the camera onto our first shot was something of a challenge for us. But, you know, I think it can only go up from here on in.
Well, the last shot was good. You're
The
over.
last shot was good. I'm quite pleased with that one, actually.
Yes.
Landed nicely on the fairway. I'm quite happy with that. I think we can go onwards and upwards from here.
Let's do it.
Come on.
So, in the clubhouse now, hell of a round. Sum it up for us.
Very, very hot. That wasn't the golf, that was the weather. But glad to be back on the 19th hole. See so many smiling faces and so many cold glasses.
And who was the best out of your team here today then? Be
Well,
honest?
the two professionals today were the Mr. McGee, who's our recruitment guy, and Mr. Fletcher, my younger brother, who is our marketing manager. Me and Gez were we brought up the rear. We were the ones that were consistent.
Excellent.
Consistently not very good.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you on the TV in the near future, hopefully, boys.
And thank
anyway.
you, boys. Did a great job as well. Really made the day. Made it a bit special.
Thank you for watching this week's Cornwall Channel. We would love to hear from you, your thoughts and ideas for future Cornish programmes. This dedicated weekly channel for Cornwall on Sky and Freesat aims to deliver information and local programmes. If you have any news you think we should cover, then please get in touch using our website at cornwallchannel.co.uk or via our Facebook and Twitter pages. See you next week.
This Cornwall Channel broadcast has been in part funded by FAC Properties, a trusted company for buying, selling and letting property in Cornwall.